Okay, so hello everyone, Jimmy Like Halo here back in. This is a very different kind of video, obviously, but I'm trying to make a video where I kind of talk about my experience with life as a whole. And I know this is kind of weird coming from the guy who makes videos on video games he just likes and enjoys, but I think when I'm getting older, I just kind of feel like I'm gotten to the point where you see a lot of things in your life that you wouldn't really think about as a kid at all. And like your experience with things really change throughout it. So when people, when you get older, your family members get older and, people die and it really stinks. But you learn that you really feel their impact when they leave you, whether as opposed to when they're actually here. And that really like I really felt that when my grandpa died. I feel like I didn't really think about him too much when he was around. Like, I know I love my grandpa, but like now that he's gone, it just feels like I've always had this empty like hole in me that he was the only one who ever really filled that. And I don't really know why that is or what the reason is for it, but I really appreciate everything that he did for me during when he was alive, and I really miss him. But I don't know. I just feel like life is a really interesting thing that the more we treat others with the kindness and respect, I think the more we can get out of it. I think the more we can come with common ground together as opposed to dividing each other, the more we're going to be like positive towards each other and want to help each other out. And I think the more people that can help each other go through these things, the better the world can be as a place. So that's kind of the reason why I came back to YouTube. I didn't want to make, super critical videos of talking about stuff I hated. I just want to talk about, what I love about games and series that are important to me and how they kind of help me get through little hard times in my life, whatever that may be. But and they kind of help you connect with other people, in which if someone shares like, they really like this game series or they like that specific game, then that's another point of contention that you can talk about with someone, really like relate to different topics of whether it be the game or the movie or the book you're talking about. There's really cool and interesting ideas that are like sprung from these things. So that's kind of like the main reason why I decided to come back to YouTube, so I could share these opinions. Like Persona 3 Reload, I really feel like that is a game that genuinely changes your perspective on life. I know that sounds just so silly coming from a video game, but I genuinely believe like just like a piece of art or a book or media or something, it's a video game can be like a piece of art, a form of art from the game developers, because there's so much in it. Like it's such a hard thing to do. You have to write, you have to direct, um, all these different factors. You have to make a whole soundtrack for it. I mean, there's all these different things going into it. It's not some easy thing to do. So I really don't want to make videos where I'm talking down on something someone put their heart and soul into to make, and then someone online just bashes it. I'm really thinking, I'm not saying you can't have constructive criticisms. You definitely can, where you can talk about some shortcomings of a game or some piece of media where it doesn't excel as much as it should be or you want it to, but you could offer some ideas of how it could be better and what they should have done, even if it's not like what you absolutely love or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically just what I want to talk about. As I get older in life, there's just things you come to appreciate a lot more. And I think, well, once again, I know it sounds silly, but I generally think video games are one of those avenues where you can really like express and relate to stuff, and it really does help you with troubles in your life. And I think that's really important to have, is different opinions and different things like that, because the more people have different discussions about these things, the more we can come together and find middle ground with each other and have a better world and place because of it. So I really think it's important. Definitely always talk to your friends, always check on them if you haven't talked to them in a while. Just do whatever you can, help each other out. Try to be more positive with people. Don't be, the negative Nancy. But yeah, that's basically all I talk about. Let me know what you think, and have a good one.